Quarterback to be able to do this and just take off and outrun a defense, it shows you how athletic these guys are. They're big-time playmakers, and the moment the defense doesn't focus on them, they'll take off and they'll take it to the house.
First play of the period, first down here. Running inside, it's Grant. Got the first down, and he's brought down after a nice game.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort, nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
Motion from the wideout. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. And I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The Falcons line up to punt it away. That first punt was a beauty. They'd take another one just like it. Fair catch is made, and they'll... Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Back to pass on 2nd down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Send the tight end in motion. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's complete to the left. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the Falcons will punt it away on 4th down. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Fair catch is signaled for. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking for running room. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Quarterback changing the play. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Zings it complete to the right. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with him. And yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
From the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. The Falcons will send out the punt unit. Trying to get started. The solid return there off. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Fresh set of downs going up top. Unloads to the wideout. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Fresh setter downs going to the air. Got him in the open. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. Oh, the attempt is... Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Out wide right, it's Ridley. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. He'll set up to throw. Back's got it on the screen. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the first.
Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB.
Well, the QB knew coming into this one it was going to be tough. They have a lot of athletes on the back end, but today, guys just not able to separate. Accuracy hasn't always been perfect, and as a result, they've got another ball getting knocked away for an incompletion.
The play fake. This time it's complete. Runs through a man, and he might have space. Past the 10. Touchdown, Falcons. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
Making the adjustment. Drops back on first down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And the defense is finally able to find an answer for this quarterback's legs. He's been killing them early in the game, already over 40 yards rushing. Here we are now, though, in the second half. And it looks like they've made a few adjustments. That time, they were able to get in the backfield, get to him, and bring him to the ground.
Not a lot of good things happen when your quarterback gets hurt. When you speed up that processor just a little bit, make him a little bit uncomfortable. The defense doing a little bit of that. I need a little bit more protection from this offensive line.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Complete in the middle. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
Gets the back moving. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Fires left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Just outstanding execution, continuing to work his way back through the football.
Yeah, and everything about this route looks vertical. The comeback, it looks like it's a go. I'm thinking speed, and then he sets it down. QB puts the ball on the money, and he makes the play.
Hauls it in. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Through 3 quarters now, these wide receivers both big parts of the game plan. Here's how they stack up so far. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. The throw on 2nd down, and they need a lot. He's going to take off. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds at the 34.
This quarterback showing a lot of resiliency here on this drive because 1st down he got sacked, 2nd in California. He's able to scramble, and while he didn't get the 1st down, he's able to get a little bit of it back, and he's made this 3rd down manageable now. Let's see if he can make another play here and keep his offense on the field.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
And that is no good. Bowling Green's offense will take the field to start the drive. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. Trying to make magic with his feet. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37.
This has been a real fun game to call, guys, because we've got two quarterbacks that are getting it done on the ground. Both of these guys have had tremendous success. That time the defense wasn't in position. They weren't able to rally to him early enough, and you kind of get the feeling moving forward, whichever defense figures out the other running quarterback first, that's probably the team that wins.
And the Falcons are in the hurry-up. Wants to throw one first. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. And he rifled in that pass, but it's incomplete. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
And it's good! Bowling Green has it back. Even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a...
No doubt, but this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick.
He's going to fire deep. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Tight end now in motion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Picked off. What a play to set him up. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse?
A live look from Ames, Iowa, Jack Trice Stadium. First month of the season, teams starting to take shape, find out what they can do, and we will learn more here in Week 3. It's the Bowling Green Falcons and the Iowa State Cyclones. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth. And Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down on the sidelines. Holly?
Iowa State has had to turn the page. After Matt Campbell left for Penn State, Jimmy Rogers is the new head coach, and he has great opportunity to make some noise for the Cyclones. Iowa State has a good reputation of finding young, up-and-coming coaches. We'll see if they've hit the jackpot again with Jimmy Rogers. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. The give to the running back from the shotgun. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Looking for a crease. It's Grant. They've got him corralled.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Out wide left, it's Ridley. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll this football game, so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
He's stopped.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. Plows his way ahead. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Falcons headed quickly to the line.
Oftentimes when offenses get a first down, that's when they like to speed up the tempo, and you're seeing them now go hurry up.
And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time, that's what forced the incomplete.
Gain of 6. They're looking at third and 4.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Defense trying to come up with a stop on third and short from the 37. Quarterback signaling to his guys. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Complete. Great job on the containment and the tackling. Stopping for no gain. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Takes a shot.
Defensively in that situation.
The offense starts this drive in the shadow of its own end zone. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 10.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the...
Picked off, a turnover in their own end. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And these are the mistakes.
First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Fresh set of downs going up top. Throws it deep. He tried to take the top off with the first play of the drive and got nothing to show for it.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
From the gun, running back gets to give. Got enough for the first down. At the 35, he's got room. Flying down the left side. To the house. Touchdown, Falcons.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that, and he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown run.
First play of this drive. Throws to the wideout. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
Yeah, and a really good job by the defender, understanding the ball's coming. I got to break on it and go, and not try to intercept it and make a bad play. He swats it down and makes sure that's an incompletion.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Finds room at the 10. Gets it out to the 16-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
Maybe a crease. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. The Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. Changing the routes with his receivers. From the gun, he breaks a tackle. Pretty good job of running to get two there to the 32.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. Third and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Turns it upfield. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
Awesome job there on third down by the QB, working through his progressions. He wanted to go downfield, but the defense took everything away. So his eyes come down. He finds the drag route underneath, makes a good throw, and his guy does the rest to pick up the first.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Going deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. And the Falcons come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Trying to squeak through the pile. Breaks into the open. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
This drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football. Look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play. Nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5, and it's 1st and 15. Quick give. It's Grant. Maybe some room here. Got him right there. The Falcons with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Snap in the shotgun. Got his man. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They might have the defense's head spinning a little bit now. Hit him with a big run, now they hit him with a big pass.
Man, it's so hard to defend both. You know that. Which coverage do I want to put? Do I want to put more people in the box to stop the run? When you've got this kind of balance on offense, the defense can't be right.
And the Falcons go back to work after moving the chains through the air. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. Fresh center down's going to the air. Got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, BG.
You always want to take some momentum into halftime. That's exactly what they did. How about the touchdown late in the first half? Now a chance to take the lead with the extra point. All the momentum, all the juice, all the feel-good going right to this offense.
On the snap, it's Grant. Good gain there, picks up the 1st down, and now maybe this offense attacks before the half. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Motion from the back. Drops back on 1st down. Look out! Left side is Sims. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. The pressure on him, and the quarterback goes down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. And the Cyclones will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the...
The 19, and the Bowling Green offense will take over 1st and 10.
Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
And when your offensive line can plow holes like that and you can get over 10 yards a carry, like, we don't need to complicate this. Like, this is a very simple form. Be more physical. Hand the football off. That's a great job in back.
Makes the grab in their space. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Bowling Green. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. Bowling Green's offense will take the field to start the drive. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Second down, going to throw it. Sends it downfield. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
And this defense has to be ready for this. The offense likes to be aggressive. They like to take shots. That won't be the last time they try one of these 50-50 type balls down the boundary. Defense better be ready.
He's changing the play. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds us back in the middle. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, 3rd quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Distance here on 3rd down from the 27. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Still 3rd down, but more ground to cover after the flag. From the gun, wants to pass. Turns it upfield. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. The Falcons have this offense rolling. Fires to the big fella. Could not make his way to the corner.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Long way to go on 2nd down. On the ground, it's Grant. Turning it on. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. And the Falcons come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Wide receiver comes in motion. Pushes ahead. Uh-oh, look out. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
And they get another first down. And this offense right now, man, it's just death by 1,000 cuts, right? Like not a lot of big plays, but they're finding ways to continue to move the football to get first downs. And a lot of times, man, the wear-out factor will come. You run a bunch of plays, and this defense can get tired.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Rush right in his face. Working that wide receiver screen. Jumped on top of the pile.
Great recognition by the defense on that pass play. They knew exactly who the quarterback was going to, and they got there quick.
2nd down to the air. Finds the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. They'll run it out of the shotgun. There's some room. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
And there is no greater friend to a quarterback and to a coach late in the football game when you have the lead and you can pound the rock. Offensive linemen can pave holes. Like running back now runs through them, successful, move the ball, and most importantly, that clock can tick. But the physical ground game late in the game, that's how you finish opponents off.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the third down.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
Hand it to the back. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
And that's a great sign for this offense, because this year we know there's been a little bit of inconsistency, and I think the biggest problem has been third down. Right there, nice job executing, running the ball, picking up the first, and keeping this drive alive.
Oh, pressure's coming. Touchdown Falcons! And they take it in for 6 more points. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They've been feeling it, back-to-back touchdowns on the last 2 possessions to grab the lead, and now they'll try to extend it a little bit with this one.
Well, no mystery on that play call, right? You've got the lead late in the game. You've gotten the ball back on the other side of the 50 on your opponent's side, and so you're just going to run it. And it's fine if they know that. You just want to stay on the field and bleed this clock, and you got to start thinking about where are your best run-it runs. Which side of this offensive line is the strongest? Which guys defensively do you want to attack so you can take as much time off the clock as possible?
They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
2nd and long here. Looking to throw. Buying time to his right. He's got him this time. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. He was really beating himself up over that interception and that loss last week. I know he's thrown a pick in this one, but he's looked much more certain.
And what you ask quarterbacks to do nowadays and how much you put on their plate, one mistake is okay. Those usually aren't the ones that are going to kill you. So one mistake, back-to-back weeks, that's fine. You just can't make multiple, but the team's winning this week, which is the most important stat that he cares about.
They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
And this offense trying to be physical inside the 5-yard line. I get it, but I tell you what, Palmer, this quarterback has earned some trust from me with the day he's had.
Yeah, right now he's thinking, put the game in my hands. I'm playing well, and I'm seeing the defense well. I see what they're doing from a coverage standpoint. Count on me to throw a touchdown here and help out our team.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Wants to pass. Under pressure, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Falcons. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Direct snap. It's Grant. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And I think this is where coaches really earn their money late in games, right? It's in the 4th quarter. You got the lead. Do you want to stay conservative and run the football? Because I see the defenses, they start to get aggressive, and so sometimes you can take the other hand and take advantage of it.
These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
And listen, they didn't get the huge play off of that, but I love the ability to show that and be able to show plays off of that jet motion and just show them you're willing to complete it. But, you know, get those little chunks at a time. It doesn't have to always be a home run. That's still a successful play.
Love the play call offensively because you've got the lead. The defense expects you to run the ball. You just did it the previous play, so there you dial up play action, set up an easy throw, and you keep the clock ticking.
He's going for it all. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. The defense made a play with that interception to set them up. Now to see if they can cash it in. They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Going with the counter play here. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, BG. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody. Welcome to Dwight L. Perry Stadium in Bowling Green, Ohio. EA Sports College Football just about a month into the season, and we are ready for this Week 4 clash. It's the USF Bulls and the Bowling Green Falcons. Along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe, some interesting storylines setting up in this one.
USF made one of the most interesting hires in the coaching carousel. Brian Hartline is a proven winner as a player and an assistant. Now he'll have an opportunity, first time as a head coach. We will see if he's able to get USF back on top. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. And the Bulls headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Bowling Green's offense will go on the attack first. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Quick handoff. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Powers inside. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on 3rd down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
Caught, it's Ridley. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the 1st down. The Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Lost to throw on first. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. From the gun. Escapes the pressure going right. He'll try to do it himself. He caught it. A huge pickup on the play before he goes out of bounds, but The question is, will it stand? There is a penalty marker on the field. Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge game. And that last one is not one that will remain a staple of this passing attack. The illegal forward pass brings up 3rd and long. Extending the play. Looking for room at the 30. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up, and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Right side, it's Ridley. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And the first drive ends with a pick.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception.
Bowling Green's offense will take the field to start the drive. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Got him downfield. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position that can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quick give. There he goes. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
And the Falcons are moving quickly down the field. Fresh center downs going to the air. It's dropped after taking the hit.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide, he sees the DB way off of the receiver, throw him the easy hitch pass, you'll take that completion.
Turns into the pile. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Falcons come to the line in the hurry-up.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long. Quick completion on the out. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. They'll move the tight end. On third and long, try to convert through the air. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down.
They've done a nice job marching the football down the field to get into this position in the red zone. You throw an incomplete on third down, so the question now, are you going for a touchdown, try to pay this drive off, or are you just going to take the point?
Got enough space, and he rolls into the house.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, and how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Touchdown, Falcons! And they take it in for 6 more points. And the Falcons come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Sends it back in motion. The snap, wants to throw to start this drive. Swings it out to the flat. Makes a catch but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and
nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
It's broken up. They took a and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
The Falcons decide to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that one will bounce. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. This time they'll throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Out wide left, it's Quigley. He's loose. Touchdown, Falcons. Rolled into the end. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Sells the run, wants to pass. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little...
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Bulls use their first timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. Offensive line needs to clean it up. Sack on second down, and now it's third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Out wide right, it's Grant. They make the tackle at the 33, and it is well short of the first down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Kick is in the air. Looking for room. Well, they finally stop him, but he... One more snap coming before halftime. Drops back on first down. They're all over him. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. And the Falcons will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Bowling Green's offense will take the field to start the drive. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Some misdirection with the counter. Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5.
All right, they showed this in the first half, right? Loaded up, ran the football, had some success. What do they do in the second half? Come back now, pull some guys, go the other direction, have success. Great job by the coaching staff.
Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Third down play from the gun. They got him, and down he goes. What a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Knocked it right through, showing that big... Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make it dumb.
He's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, David.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
wide receiver going in motion. Shotgun snap on third down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Falcons send out the punt unit. They'll field this one in tight quarters. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. They were forced to punt on their last possession, but this time taking over with spectacular field position. He gets it across the 25 to the 24, give him 5 on the carry. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. From the gun. Finds his man. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. That is exactly why they call the running back the safety valve. They used it, and they used it to perfection.
Yeah, and you want to push the ball down the field. You want to make those big plays, but you see the defense.
What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line. And he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
Snapped it in the shotgun. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down. The 16.
And for quarterbacks throwing the ball down this close to the goal line, because there's so many bodies in such a small space, oftentimes routes take a little bit longer to develop, and it forces quarterbacks to have to hold on to it a little bit longer. That's the risk and danger with throwing the ball so close to the goal line. You might get sacked.
Here comes the heat. He was thinking touchdown on the scramble, but they're able to stop him short of the end zone.
And this defense, how about it, man? Putting some pressure on the quarterback, getting the big sack, but now letting him take off and get so many yards back and climb back in this third down situation.
And that one is picked off in the end zone. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Delayed handoff. It's Grant. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And the Falcons in the hurry-up.
They've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
Rush is on. They'll run the screen. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
And again, finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Right at the line. Oh, he's got some space. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. The Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and his offense is threatening with a first down. And the Falcons, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Fires deep toward the end zone. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Falcons come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw it. Buys time to his left. And into the end zone. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
And how nice is it to just have a quarterback that you believe in, that you can trust, you can put it in his hands on 3rd down to make the right decision. You've got the lead, and you've got your guy. He sees it, nothing open, tucks it, gets a huge...
Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8.
Ready? Blue 22. Blue 22.
They give it to him again. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
Inside. It's Grant. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
Now from the 48-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Ready. Wide 80.
They'll ride the hot hand. He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground. One of the most picturesque campuses in all of the country, Oxford, Ohio, Fred C. Yeager Stadium. We're here for Week 5 of EA Sports College Football. It's the Bowling Green Falcons and the Miami University Redhawks. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Hey guys, Coach Martin told me before the game, he loves where his team is at right now, guys. As you remember, they lost their first game of the season, and he said we rallied and regrouped in that moment. Now on a 3-game winning streak, he understands what his team needs from him, and he said they understand what I need too. That is consistency and execution and physicality at the line of scrimmage. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. And the Redhawks will kick off first, and here we go. He'll start the return inside his 5. Gets it out to the 33 before he goes out of bounds. So the Bowling Green Falcons offense has the ball first today. And this junior wide receiver is a focal point in their passing attack, coming off a splendid performance, more than 100 yards receiving and a couple of touchdowns. Now on the counter. They were all over it. They tried to run the counter, but absolutely not. Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Guys, checking in with Coach Martin before the game, he is so thrilled that the team has responded. After losing their first game of the season, they put their head down and got back to work. Now on a 3-game win streak, they are rolling. But he knows they've got to still take it one play at a time, one game at a time to keep it going today. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. So Bowling Green's offense will come out first. Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to any challenge offered by the secondary. Any suggestions on how to... Happening again this week, David.
And it's tough to have that great of a QB and that great of a wide receiver, but you definitely have to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Jam him, mess up the timing. Their chemistry and timing with this elite QB and elite receiver is really good. Jesse, I got to mess it up somehow.
And you just have to take calculated risks, right? Every defensive coordinator wants to be aggressive, and you want to press them and play press man, but you can only do it a handful of times because you know in this game, when the quarterback sees that isolated matchup, there is no question he's going to take a shot deep down the field to back up.
And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
And that one was knocked away. The defender did a really good job. I would argue maybe he could have put his hands on that and caught it, but there's a reason he plays defense, but definitely a forced throw and really nice coverage.
Second down, gonna throw it. Left side is Sims.
I love early in a game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down.
Well, you're seeing this offense aggressive here right out of the gate. I don't even know if they're planning on running the football the rest of this game, the way they're throwing it right now. I mean, they're just throwing caution to the wind. And, David, we know it. They've got a lot of confidence in their skill players throwing the ball, and right now that's been very apparent early.
Well, and now you knock me back on my heels a little bit. Now I'm like, oh, crud, is this their game plan? Is this going to be pass, pass, pass? So defensively, I'm thinking, how do I make my subs? Do I go dime? Do I go nickel, right? Like, they're definitely pass happy, but the first thing I have to do is get a pass rush and make this quarterback feel uncomfortable.
And a play like that, that seems routine, but it only works if the quarterback can get the ball out on time and out in front of the wide receiver. That allows the receiver to keep separation from the defender, and the ball hits him in stride.
And the Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Straight ahead, it's Grant. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Out of the gun to give to the back. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Fresh set of downs going up top. Unleashes one deep. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one.
Man, you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
This opening drive, methodical, efficient. They'll snap it for the 9th time on 3rd and short. Look out! Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Had nowhere to go with that one. Had to just throw it away. A wise decision to keep the field goal in play. Making the adjustment on the play.
Sweet, sweet.
Got to make the play on 4th. Right side, it's Ridley. And how about this defense keeping everything in front and making the short tackle to turn it over on downs? The Redhawks offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And we get our first look at this one at Thomas. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes. The 24.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Wants to go up top on second down. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. This crowd is losing it, frenzied after the back-to-back sacks. Third and long coming up. Selling the fake. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. The Falcons will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And nobody able to field. Bowling Green's offense will take the field to start the drive. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. Working the ground game. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Quarterback changing the play. Motion from the wideout. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And, man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the 4th sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense has got to find a way to get the ball out quicker and protect better up front.
Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. And the Falcons will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On the return. Returns like that are why you don't. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Intercepted.